A very good morning, everyone. And you must be wondering, why is a global head of content talking to you at an HR event? So let me tell you a very interesting story. When I first joined SmartUp, which is an ad tech company, I had spent just 10 years in publishing, writing about lipstick, moisturizers, restaurants, and sex. Okay, so I was the editor-in-chief of Cosmopolitan before I decided to leave publishing and start my own content agency. 4 years after that, I decided, you know what, it's time to go into tech, because if I don't, I'm going to lose out. So I applied for a job at SmartUp when they were looking for an Asia head of content. And by some lucky twist of fate, I got the job. That's just part one of the story. I went for lunch with the then Asia head of SmartUp, Lauren Smith, okay? And during lunch, she was like, yeah, so you know what, SmartUp is all about the digital disruption, digital transformation, blah, 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 blah. And you know what, there's a lot of focus going on about blockchain. And I was sitting down there, I was thinking, blockchain, oh, that's easy. I've been dealing with blogs my whole life. Blockchain, right? Like, everyone's writing about one lipstick, and then you pass it on to the next blogger, and then they write about moisturizer. Yeah, I totally know what blockchain is. So I just sat there at lunch and go, yeah, blockchain. Yes, definitely. I'm very good at it. And he's like, wow, you are? Yeah, I've been dealing with it for years. And he's like, okay. So I got a job. Never mind. Be quiet, right? So my first week at work, I had to go to KL to meet Maxis, one of our customers at SmartUp. Okay, so at the meeting with Maxis, our client go, so does SmartUp support single sign-on? And then they go, yeah, we definitely support single sign-on. And I was sitting down there taking notes, letting all these terms like wash over me. And then when we came back from KL, I spoke to Lawrence. I said, so why does Maxis want single sign-on? That's not very secure, is it? And he's like, what do you mean, Debs? I said, why would everyone want to share one same password and one same username? I mean, that's what single sign-on is, right? It's like, Debs, you know what? Go and read, about blockchain, single sign-on, tech, all of SmartUp. Download the app and go read it, and you will see a lot of my content on it. And so I did. And within 2 weeks, okay, from zero, I became hero. I would like to think I'm hero because today I'm the global head of content. So within 2 weeks, I was able to upskill myself in blockchain, not blockchain, and then know what single sign-on is, and then integration, API, and whatsoever. So the moral of the story is tech is a skill set, but learning is a mindset. I was hungry for knowledge, thankfully, and SmartUp was willing to teach me. And this is what SmartUp is all about. Helping you share knowledge, build value, because this is the way forward for businesses in this changing world. And have you ever felt like this at work? Work is so overwhelming, you're a lean startup, you're a lean company, and you go, is the best thing to do to hire cheap interns who cost maybe just $500 a month? Or should I grow my young employee? So grow your employees, because if you don't scale their knowledge, you will fail. Okay, and the benefits of internal training are manifold, but 3 of the most important ones that I would like to share today is when you train your employees, you not only drive organization culture, okay, because according to Deloitte, I believe, 80% of employees feel that if the company emphasizes on their growth, it is a part of organization culture. It is a cost-effective way as well, because your employee already has prior knowledge to the problems you're facing, to the needs that you need to fill, to the gaps that you need to fill. And so when you train them, they know exactly where to zero in on the growth. And then after that, they zero in on the company's need. Because when I train someone, it is with the intention that, hey, you know what? There is a gap in business development. Somebody needs to go learn how to do this properly. Or you know what? Our finance person just left. Somebody needs to go and operate zero. Somebody teach them, okay? So it is much easier to train someone, to help them learn, to help them develop, because it is good for your company. Now, this is what John Hagel, co-head of Deloitte Center for the Edge, says. The companies that will create the most economic value in the future will be the ones that can refresh knowledge stocks at an accelerating rate. And this is why learning is so important, not just for HR, not just for everyone in the organization, but for everybody. Learning has to be a culture, learning has to be a lifestyle. Okay, training, an essential investment for any companies and startups too. Okay, and there are 3 strategies for you to get this whole learning momentum going in your company. I'm sure a lot of you are doing learning of some form, training your employees in a certain degree, to a certain degree, but if you have not, and if you're wondering how can you do that more efficiently, and you don't have to hire an entire learning team to do it, I have 3 suggestions for you today. Opportunity to progress professionally, plus personal development. Okay, 71% of the millennials in your company are thinking of leaving you in 2 years' time. 71% of the millennials that you have in your company today are thinking of leaving you in 2 years' time. And the reason is they feel you're not developing their leadership skills enough. Okay, 93% of the people interviewed in LinkedIn 2018 Workplace Trends Survey says that they will stay on in a company if they feel that the company is invested in their career. So millennials, you keep thinking, I keep thinking, we keep thinking, some of us, right? Thinking, millennials, they're young, they're frivolous, they just want to lead the Instagram life, they want to travel for free. Okay, my brother's over there, he's a millennial. But you know what? In a turn of an eye, he's working at Mercer, he's 30 years old, and he's still a millennial, but he's not young anymore, They are concerned about their career, and they want to know how you can develop and grow their career. And also, tap into your early employees. SmartUp is a very lean company. There are just 4 of us. Raise your hands up, SmartUp people. See, you can even see us. You can't even see us, right? But we tapped into our early employees as mentors and trainers. So today, even though I'm just the content person, global head of content in Singapore, and it's just me. So when we go out and say we have a content team, it's literally just me. But I have a content person in Bangkok, I have a content person in Paris, I have a network of content freelancers, and it's all because I mentor them and I train them. Okay? I do not necessarily have to have them on my payroll, but as and when the need required, the project calls for it, I am able to tap into them because I have mentored them and I have trained them. Now, if you're a founder of a company or even a manager, think of yourself as more than just their boss. You are their friend, you're their mentor, you're their trainer, and most importantly, you are the true north. Your millennial employees look up to you, whether you think they are or not, okay? They do. Because they need to know this is where I see myself in 2 years' time, this is where I see myself in 5 years' time. I look up to you. How can you help me grow to become more like you? And so learning has become mobile, interactive, social, peer-to-peer, and multimedia. There is a mix of videos, podcasts, quizzes, posts, text to complement the learning experience today. Your employees are mobile. You're not competing, like we said, you're not competing with another LMS. Everyone's always saying, who's SmartUp's competitor? Is it Cornerstone? Is it Saba? Is it Fuse? It's not. You know who my competitor is? Netflix. Okay? And it's not because I'm thinking of producing a learning movie, okay? Netflix is my competitor because on the train, people would rather watch Netflix than read a newspaper article and read a book and things like that. So it is important for us to provide that learning experience that is as close to Netflix as possible. FYI, the Financial Times says SmartUp is the Netflix of executive education. We are over there. So it's peer-to-peer because we allow you to create content as well. So internal sharing of knowledge is very important and it's very efficient. Rather than buy loads of content that may not exactly speak to your organization, we are able to allow everyone to share their knowledge, to create that knowledge, and then basically disseminate it throughout the organization. So built for dynamic knowledge sharing, our gamified learning platform makes it easy for corporates and startups to educate employees and customers for stronger engagement and higher business return. And I Thank you for your attention.